I work for TomTom, the Dutch navigation and mapping company. And a lot of people actually yesterday came up and said, but why is TomTom here? What does the personal navigation manufacturer have anything to do with urban mobility? And I think maybe the success of TomTom is that the branding of what we started with in 2004 is still basically what most people actually think that we're about. But the reality is, over the years, of course, we have moved from a hardware company much more to a software company, but also traffic management has evolved in terms of actually how it's actually operated and functioned. So from a service provider's perspective, we have to collaborate very closely with the public because we're advising drivers where to go in your city. So it'll be interesting to see how the geofencing presentation links to this, because we're informing drivers when a road is closed where they should go instead. And sometimes this is what a city would like, but then sometimes it might be that we're sending them through parts of the city with air pollution and issues that they don't want us to. Okay, so we need to collaborate closely to know how the city wants to be managed, to get access to the data that we can be informed about events, so we actually don't add to congestion, but we actually help congestion. But less and more on a consumer level, on an overall network management level, actually service providers actually can play a key role in actually how the overall traffic management is used. And me and Eurocities wanted to use the Smart Cities initiative to actually get some really good practical enabling stuff on the ground. And the first one of which is this cloud-based traffic management approach that we're working with, the Traffic Management as a Service project, which is led by the City of Ghent. And in this project, where TomTom is a member, we're basically utilizing various data sources from service providers, feeding them with the city. Someone is doing this integration and processing, and then the two people, which are actually in charge of the traffic management, are seeing basically in their virtual traffic management center what's happening in their city and then taking the actions that they need. So a much more software cloud-based solution. Now, we have an opportunity for 3 more cities to actually use this TMAS data set and replicate it in their city. So we want to use this working group to actually support the application of cities, and hopefully some of those will be successfully selected as one of these TMAS replicated cities. So this is completely fully funded. The second big activity we also want to do is looking how traffic management can enable mobility as a service. Because, of course, if we want much more multimodal offerings, you want people to get there, of course, effectively as possible. But sometimes things which happen on the road, which we're seeing, actually means that an alternative combination of modes is better than the one which is being presented. But you need that integration of traffic information. So at the Eurocode 2.0 platform, we have a new dedicated task force on looking at some pilots in the city of Rome of exactly how the two can actually match together, which we're also using the working group to go. And then the third one is an example of something that we can do, but ultimately we're looking for cities that want to do practical self-funded implementation of thinking of how traffic management in a more cloud-based system can be used. And that is my pitch. Thank you all.